Hello folks, and welcome once again to God's Pet Heaven, a tutorial on how the site functions. Today we will be covering the different packages that the site offers. So let's look at our packages. As you can notice, we have a scroller here that will allow you to choose back and forth to view the different packages. Now, first of all, we see our free package. We have 5 photos, 5 plus frames, 5 plus clip art. You can add audio, add video, or a slideshow, and you have a 2-week trial. Keep in mind this 2-week trial, this free package is 100% free. Absolutely no cost to you, no credit card information needed, no credit information needed whatsoever. Then we move to the bronze package. We have 8 photos that you can add to your gallery. 10 plus frames, 10 plus clip art, add audio, add video, or a slideshow. And this comes with a 1-year, 3-year, or 5-year plan. We have a silver package. It moves from 8 photos to 10 photos that you can add to your gallery. 15 plus frames, 15 plus clip art. You can add audio, add video, or a slideshow, and also comes with a 1-year, 3-year, or 5-year plan. As we scroll on over, we notice we have a gold package, moves up to 12 photos, 15 plus frames, 15 plus clip art, add audio, add video, or a slideshow, and also comes with a 1-year, 3-year, or 5-year plan. Our platinum package, 15 plus photos, 25 plus frames, 25 plus clip art, add audio, add video, or a slideshow, a 1-year, 3-year, or 5-year plan. And then our our largest plan, the Platinum Plus plan, comes with 18 plus photos that you can add to your gallery, 35 plus frames, 35 plus clip art. You can add audio, add video, or a slideshow, a 1-year, 3-year, or 5-year plan. Now, if you notice, we have 25 plus frames, 25 plus clip art, 35 plus frames, 35 plus clip art. The gold package offers 15 plus frames, 15 plus clip art. And the reason we added this here is because actually you have at least this many frames and clip art that you can add to the photo that you place on your gallery. So as time increases, we will increase these frames and change out different frames. So at the beginning, you'll have at least 15 plus frames in the gold package, maybe 16, maybe 18, maybe 20. It's just according, and we will be adding and increasing these as time progresses. So if you chose the bronze package, you could put 8 photos on your gallery. You might have 11, 12, 13, 15 frames that you could choose from, or 12, 15 clip art. But you will have at least 10 plus frames and 10 plus clip art. So let's now get started. You simply scroll down here to the free package, and let's get started. And it will bring you to a sign up page where you need to enter your first name and your last name, your email address, and your email address is needed to connect you to your own personal gallery. And as you well know, your email address is unique. And that is why you can only have one account per email address, because if you had let's say a gold package and a platinum package, then that was attached to one email address, it wouldn't know which gallery to send you to. But because you have one unique email address and you choose one package, then it knows exactly what gallery you are being sent to, your own personal gallery. Now, you can have more than one package, but in order to have more than one package, you must have more than one email address, which some of you may have that already. So if you want to purchase more than one package, then you would need an alternate email address as well. Make sure you enter a password, and make sure that you write this password down somewhere so that you will have access to it at all times, so you don't forget what your password is, because without a password, you can't enter into the site, and it'll be your own personal password. Now, make sure that you use a real email address, because the only way, if you forget your password, that you can be sent a new password is to have a true and working email address. Let's look at select the package. Now you'll notice here once again is the free package at the cost of $0. Absolutely no cost to you for a 15-day trial. If you want to upgrade, you can do so by moving to the bronze package at only $4.99 for 1 year. A 3-year package is $6.99, and a 5-year bronze package is only $9.99. So you can see here if you took and was going to go 5 years at $4.99. Let's see. 1-year package is $4.99, and you went 5 years, so you could say 5 times 5 years would be $25. So it's only $9.99. So you can see over a 50% savings for the further you increase in the years that the gallery will be available for the world to view. So you can do the same thing in the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or platinum plus package. And as you can see, you have a tremendous amount of savings if you choose a 5-year plan. Now, let me emphasize that these are introductory prices, so it is very important that you choose the best package that applies to you currently. These are, as I said, introductory packages. Now, once you fill out this information here, then you accept the terms. You will have to click that box there and put a little check mark in it, and then you just click register, and you will be registered, and you will have your own personal gallery. So we're going to go in because we've already created one particularly for this here, and you would enter in your email address, not this fake email address here or it's not really fake, it's one that I created for the purposes of this tutorial. So you will put in a email address and then your password, like so, and then we'll log in. And as you can see, it will bring you to this area here. This is your personal area and your own editor, your canvas, if you please. And you have basic tasks. You can crop. You got the photo frames, and I'll show you this momentarily. Add an icon, add text, and resizing. Now, we're going to upload a photo, and the way you upload a photo is you simply click on the left here, this area right here, Upload Photo. You will go over to the area here, this arrow, and you will click on the arrow, and it will bring you to your hard drive. So you want to search where you have your pictures, and here, of course, I have mine in this area here. And then I'm going to choose the photo. And I'm going to choose this one right here again. And so I double clicked on it. And we see here that it has put the file here. And then I'm going to click to the right. You see the button that says Upload Photo. So it's uploading. You just uploaded a photo successfully. And there it is. So now what we notice is that this photo is awful large. Now, what you can do if you want to, the best is about 500 by 500, somewhere in that frame, in that area there. So if you wanted to go while you're on your hard drive and create a folder and make your photos about 500 by 500 or 600 by 600, somewhere in that area there, you can do that, or you can just upload it like it is. Now what happens is for instance, this photo is actually bigger than this, and the way we're going to find that out is we're going to hit this resizing, and see, you can see how large that photo is. There's no way that photo is going to work. So what I'm going to do in resizing, I've clicked this resizing tab, I'm going to go to this box here and I'm just going to pull it down. And then it's going to pull it back over here, and it's starting to get smaller. And I'm going to pull it down, and it's getting smaller. And I'm going to pull it down and get smaller. Now, what I'm going to do this on purpose. I'm going to make this one too small. Now, you see how small that is right there? All right, so once you have the photo roughly where you think it should be, Then we're going to apply resizing, and you always want to hit the apply there. And then you can see the photo is been applied, and it's over here in your history box. All the way on your right is your history box. All right. So what we want to do next is we want to add a photo frame. So I'm going to click on the frames, and this is a bronze package, by the way. And the way that I know that is it has more than 5+ frames. It actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Has 12 available here. So then I'm just going to choose a frame, and there I chose this frame, and look, it's too small. Now, as I told you, I'm doing this on purpose. Remember, I made it smaller for a reason. So we know that's not really going to work. So what do I want to do? Well, what I want to do is go back to the original photo. So I'm going to go back over here in history. This is the one that's up there currently, the last one. I'm going to back up one, and there it is. So what I'm going to do is resize it, and here we go. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it a little bit more, and then I'm going to take a look at it right there. That's still pretty big, so I'm going to come down a little more. And what I'm going to do too, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to crop it. So I'm going to apply the resizing. Got to apply it. If you don't, it's going to go back to the wrong size for you. So I'm going to apply the apply the resizing, and now I'm going to go in and crop this. So I'm going to hit crop, and here's my crop button. So what I want to crop here, I'm going to go down here like this and there, and then I'm going to pull this on down some more, about right there, just guessing here, and I'm going to try to get it centered here. There we go. Let's see, I want it to be up top a little more. And a little more, because I know that the frame. Alright, so we're going to try that right there. So what have I got to do? You got it. I got to apply the crop. Every time I make a change, I've got to apply it. Now here it is over here in the history. If I didn't like the crop, then I would just back up one, and it would go back to the next one. Alright, so now that I've applied the crop, then I'm going to go back to my photo frames, and I'm going to try this frame right here. That looks like a nice frame, and I see that, so I move my little dog. Look at that. Boy, that is just gorgeous. Alright, so I put him in there, and what I got to do next? I've got to apply the frame. Always got to apply. Now you notice that it didn't center. Sometimes that happens because I was moving it around. So all you do, this is all you got to do is back up one. Watch this now. I'm going to go back to the frame, apply the frame, and because I just move it just a little bit there, then I'm going to apply the frame, and voila, perfect, just perfect. Exactly where I wanted. So I applied the frame. So the next thing that I might want to do is add some text. So here I click on add text, and I get to choose what type of font I want. And I'm going to go down through here, and I'm going to choose the Ultra this time. How about that? So I choose the Ultra, and I'm going to go with I'm going to say 18. And then I want to choose my color. Here's my text box. So I choose the color, and I'm going to choose black because it'll show up good. And then I'm going to type in what I want. And here I believe I'll put, this is Dexter. And there is Dexter. And so this is his name. I believe I'm going to put Dexter's name at the bottom, but I'm going to make this box a little smaller. It ain't going to affect the size because I have the font size there at 18. And I'm going to bring Dexter right down here. And let's see here. Let's bring it back up here. It's a little bit off the canvas, and I'm going to make it smaller so that I can work with it better. And I'm going to bring Dexter down here. I'm going to bring Dexter down right about there. And I'm not going to center it exactly because of the size of the font. So it's off center just a little bit. Let's see if that's going to center. So I'm going to apply my text. And once I apply it, there it is. And it's too far to the right. So I need to make sure that it goes back to the left. So, oh my gosh, how do I get this off? Well, it's very simple. This is the last one. So you're going to go back to this one right here. There's Dexter right there. And I'm going to go back with the 18 this time. And I'm going to do it black again. And then I'm going to make this smaller again like this so I can work with it better. And then I noticed it was too far to the right. So I'm going to put it about right there. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to apply my text. And boy, look at that, right in the center. Perfect. All right, that's his name. So then I want to add something else. Maybe I want to add a little saying about Dexter. So I've already saved it. So now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to change the ultra to, let's say, stalemate. Let's see how that's going to look. And then on this here, I'm going to choose 18 again. Let's just go ahead and choose 24. Size 24. I'm going to do it in black again so I can see it real good. Matches Dexter's color as well. So here we're going to put you are loved and missed. Alright, so there it is, and we're just going to see if we can't figure out about where it should be. And I'm going to pull it about right there, and let's apply the text and look at it. Remember your font size that we're using, so let's try that and see. Alright, and it's real nice cursive writing, and it's a little to the left, alright? So what we want to do is go back. We had 24, and we did it in black. Oops, I forgot, didn't I? I got to go to my history. Go back now, then I got 24 because I went back and it removed that. Went on my history and it removed the old text. So there it is, new again, 24. And it was too far to the left. So I'm going to put it about right there, which is almost centered. Let's see if that centers it this time. Alright, still a little bit to the left. So go back again. Very simple, ain't it? Just go back. Turn it black. Go back to 24 again. And it was a little to the left still, so what I'm going to do is put it about right there and apply text, and boom, almost perfect. So the way I want to look at this here, then I can add an icon. So you are loved and missed. And you can do it in dark color and try different things. Let's do that while we're at it. Hey, why not? Let's just go back. You notice I went back to the history. I removed it. I'm going to add text. That text really didn't suit that one, did it? So let's look at the this one right here. And you are loved and missed. Let's make that a 18 as well. And let's make it dark. And let's pull it right here. And let's see what happens when we apply the text. You are loved and missed, a little bit to the right, isn't it? But that's it looks a lot better. So what I want to do is go back here again and color that. I'm going to turn it black. And we had done it in 24. And I'm going to put it about right there. And add text. Boom, off the screen. That ain't right, because what it was is I did it too big, right? So go back to this, and you notice how I'm just going back and doing this and showing you there's a purpose for this, so I can show you exactly how to do it. Alright, so here we go right here, and then there we go. Apply text. You are loved and missed. Almost perfect right in the middle. Alright. Let's just do it one more time here just to show you. Right here. Go black. I don't want 32. 32 is going to be too big. Go with 18. Put it right here. Love and missed. Apply text. Right in the middle. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Perfectly lined up with the top. Perfectly lined up with the bottom. And then I want to add an icon. So I have a bunch of different icons that I can add. So which icon do I want to add here? Well, let's see. I'm going to add the rose. Now notice these clip art that we have here have already been fixed and resized for you. If you try to make them bigger, then they're going to lose pixels in there, and it's going to look distorted. So, but you can go smaller and make it nice. And let's see right here, and then we're just going to take and pull this down here. I'm just scrolling down a little bit. Oh, look at that beautiful rose. Don't forget now we got to apply icon or the clip art, whichever one you want to call it. So there it is. Well, let's go ahead and add another one. Oh, Dexter always liked butterflies anyway, so I'm going to put a butterfly on there. And that butterfly is really too big for that, so I'm just going to make it smaller. And then I'm going to apply the butterfly. And let's see where do I want to put the butterfly. And let's make it even smaller. How about that? Oh, that is nice there. So I'm just going to put it right up here like that. You were loved and missed. Apply icon, and there it is. You were loved and missed. And you can add more of these clip art, or you can go back here in your history and start over at any point you would like. What a wonderful thing to be able to do. And then you can take a peek at all the different flowers and the different icons that you can add to the frames here. And as according to which package you choose, how many clip art you have, and how many frames that are available for your use. So once we have the picture that we like, we're simply going to hit this save. Alright, and once we save it, then it's going to save it here, but now it is also in our pet gallery. Once I saved it, I didn't have to do anything to this. If I want to save this and send it somewhere to Facebook or whatever, I can. Or I want to look right now, though, in my pet gallery and take a look at it. Now, when you click the pet gallery, you're going to see the different ones that are already there. Now, this is not it right here. This is one that somebody else has created and has placed in here, and I just used that for an example. But this is everybody's photos that they have placed in there. That you say, well, where's my photos? Well, you know that you are in your gallery by this right here, image settings. Now, you can't change any of these, and nobody can change yours. And you go to the image settings. Alright, when you go to image settings, this is why the tutorials are so important. When you go to image settings, you can see which one that you want to show in the gallery. And under this site, under this email address that I had used, I had already placed some on there so that people could get an idea. And if you want to see the one that you just fixed, the photo that you just placed there, and this is it, remember? You are loved and missed, so this is it. So how do I get that on the site? Well, you're only allowed to place one of these at a time on the web. These are here, or will be here still for you to work on. You can delete it, or you can work on it, whichever one. You can add a video. You can add a video to each one of these, or you can add audio to each one of these if you want to, but only one on the web at a time. And the reason for that is because if you had all these and all these videos trying to play, it would use up so much bandwidth, and people trying to view them, friends of yours trying to view them and trying to view your video and trying to view the pictures, that it would crash the system. So these will be in your gallery, ready to be moved to the World Wide Web simply by clicking the button. So watch this right here. We're going to click this one. This is the one we just done right here. And we know that because we clicked the picture. There it is. Yep, that's the one. And that's the one I want to place now. Boom. There you go. Look up here. Page God Pet Heaven says image change done successfully. So I've now placed this one on the web. Well, let's check it and see if it's out there. So I go simply over here to the pet gallery now, and I go click on the pet gallery, and I look down here, and there it is. There's the one I just made. You were loved and missed, Dexter. Got a little butterfly here, And so that's all it is. Let's go back up here for just a moment and go back to our image settings. And we're going to go over here and look. This is the other Dexter one, I believe. Let's take a peek at it. Yep, that's our cherished friend that I made earlier. And then we've got this one here, and that's our most treasured friend, Dexter. And then we go to this one here. This is Rest in Peace. Well, it's not on there, right? This is Fluffy here. And we've got a Rest in Peace here. So what I want to do, I say, well, now it's time for me to put this one out there. So I simply click that. Boom, image change done successfully. Okay, let's take a view of it. So we're going to go to our pet gallery over here and see if the cat Fluffy is out there. There she is. So you can see how simple it is. Now, very quickly, we want to go to image settings, and I'm going to cover this briefly, and then I'm going to do a tutorial on exactly how this is accomplished. So you can add audio or you can add video, and the way that you add video is either through your Windows Movie Maker or you can do it through YouTube. And either way, you need to do it through YouTube. So if you wanted to make the slide presentation, you would do it. You could do it on Windows Movie Maker and then upload it to YouTube, and then you would put the URL in this area here, and I'll show you on the next tutorial. But I wanted to show you how it works. And even though, now keep this in mind, even though you only have one photo at a time that can be viewed via the World Wide Web, you still have all these in your gallery, you still have all the available frames, and you still have all the available clip art that you can have ready to go on the World Wide Web at the click of a button. And you can add the videos in here and keep them here, but like I said, only one at a time. But I'm going to go ahead and change this one back to my Dexter one that you and I made, because I like that one very well. So I did that there, and I know Dexter's out there, so I'm going to go to the pet gallery, and I'm going to look. And there is Dexter again. I'm just going to click on him. You are loved and missed. So see, it just pulled the cat one off because that was in my gallery that I made personally with my email address. Alright, so now I'm going to close this. Now this is another one. This is somebody else's here. And to give you an idea, even though you can only have one on the World Wide Web, in your folder on your hard drive, you can have a bunch of different pictures of the same pet or a different pet, some things that have really touched your heart that you would like to place in a slideshow. And you can do that by uploading those to YouTube, which I will show you in the next tutorial. But I do want to show you how that video works. And you just simply click the video that somebody else has put on there. And that's all there is to it. You just close it out there. And when you put, let's say we didn't add it yet because I want to do this on a different tutorial, but it would put up a video button right here, and anybody could click that one and view a video of that, as we have one here that's been done. And if you did just audio, then of course there would be an audio button here that pops up. So now you can see the diversity and how nice and wonderful this site is, and it will be a memorial to your pet. And once again, we here at God's Pet Heaven want to say thank you and enjoy the site.